Uh, Ever wonder what it takes to stand against a foe who has stolen the abilities of countless others? In the world of My Hero Academia, All for One looms large. A villain whose power seems insurmountable, uh, but even the most formidable opponent has weaknesses. Let's explore some quirks that could genuinely counter his terrifying strength. It's fascinating to note um, these counters aren't limited to pro heroes. Some villain quirks possess the potential as well. We're talking about abilities that can erase him, destroy him with a touch, or temporarily strip him of his stolen power. Ironically, All for One would likely be eager to acquire each one, and permeation is incredibly difficult to master. Yet, Mirio Tagata proved it's enough to challenge the very best. This quirk allows the user to phase through matter, becoming intangible. Um, but it's a power that can deliver swift attacks and evade danger with incredible ease, and against All for One, permeation renders his attacks useless as they simply pass through the user's body. Uh, um, but their even energy-based attacks are ineffective. That he wouldn't be able to steal this quirk because he needs physical contact, uh, leaving him vulnerable to a relentless barrage of blows. Um, Brainwashing is often really associated with uh, villainous intent, which makes it all the more surprising All for One hasn't attempted to steal it. This it grants mind control over others, forcing them to obey commands. It operates on verbal responses, but requires willing activation. If All for One were to respond verbally, he'd be momentarily dazed and confused. Uh, um, a simple command to stop moving would allow for his capture. Um, um, as long as no one delivers a blow strong enough to break the control, it could effectively halt him in his tracks. Rewind is an incredibly rare mutation that combines potent healing with terrifying potential tech needer. The user can revert living beings to previous states, repairing injuries, or even erasing them from existence if pushed far enough. All for One's power stems from the quirks he's accumulated, and Rewind could undo this, returning him to a time before he stole any abilities, or even erase him entirely. He once used a version of Rewind on himself during battle, demonstrating its effectiveness against him. Overhaul isn't awakened in the series, but it's arguably one of the most powerful quirks in My Hero Academia. It grants complete control over matter, allowing disassembly and reassembly of anything, living or not. Um, Overhaul can manipulate the terrain for defense against ranged attacks. In close combat, All for One's stolen durability and healing would be meaningless, and a mere touch could disintegrate him instantly, making it a truly devastating counter. Compress is, deceptively simple but remarkably effective. The user shrinks objects within a spherical range into small marbles. This transformation can be reversed with a snap of the fingers, and there's no apparent limit to how much can be compressed simultaneously. Against a person, compress reduces their entire body to marble size. The League of Villains used this on Bakugo, proving its effectiveness. Since only the user can reverse it, even all for one would be helpless. Instant defeat is within reach. One for all stands as the ultimate antithesis to all for one. It's defeated him multiple times and proven its ability to counter his power. And this quirk grants superhuman strength, speed, durability, and access to previous users' quirks. All Might, using only the base abilities of One for All, injured All for One, severely injured All for One. Even remnants of One for All proved too much for him. At full power, a single strike could be enough to bring him down. The New Order is a quirk so powerful it worried All for One himself. It's not the way it allows the user to rewrite the properties of anything they touch, essentially imposing new rules onto reality. If New Order were applied to All for One, it could force all his stolen quirks to rebel against him from within, destroying him. Or it could simply weaken him enough that anyone could defeat him. Truly frightening power. Erasure is deceptively simple yet incredibly potent. It allows the user to temporarily nullify other quirks as long as they can see the target. Though limited by vision, its effectiveness against a quirk-based opponent is undeniable. Erasure would strip All for One of his ability to steal quirks and use those he's already taken. This leaves him vulnerable as an ordinary human, easily defeated by any hero or villain. It's a straightforward but brilliant counter. Speaking of counters, did you know that All for One is probably terrible at hide and seek? Because with all those stolen quirks, he have no idea which one to use to stay hidden. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.